another controversial question, back to back with him, guys, back to back. So when it came to your position at shortstop, everyone to this day who is in baseball fandom, you don't even have to be an Astros fan, but especially if you're an Astros fan, this situation that happened with the prior person at your position, Carlos, playing shortstop. I believe he was there for 7 years. I want to say 7 years. If I'm wrong, comment down below. I don't care. I'm not an expert. But I believe it was 7 years. And then transitioned. He left the team. I believe he was traded, right? No. So break it down. I'm not an expert. See, I caught myself. So he was a free agent. So then he got picked up by the Twins.
Right. He signed with the Twins.
He signed with the Twins, right? Because his contract was over. He's a free agent now. So he signed with the Twins. So then everyone right away ran with the narrative, Jeremy Pena is replacing Carlos. Jeremy Pena is here to replace Carlos. Carlos is replacement, right? And what was this, what's the actual truth? Obviously, we've seen instances. We can assume like you guys have had a relationship or friendship because you saw it, There's pictures of you guys together. But what was the actual truth from the horse's mouth yourself? What was your experience with Carlos and that moment of, quote unquote, replacing him? But in reality, what would you define it as, that moment that happened?
So, Carlos Correa, since the first day we met, he kind of took me under his wing. He would always do early work, and he'll call me with him. He'd be like, hey, I'm going to go catch ground balls. Come catch ground balls with me. We just talk about everything. Not even just baseball. We'll talk about life, get to know each other. And I learned so much from him. Doing practice, he would strive to be perfect, and that's something I took from him because he's one of the best in the game.
100%.
So, I admire the way he carried himself, the way he would go about his work. And, yeah, we always kind of pulled for each other. And what people don't know is that last year when we got eliminated in the World Series, when we lost the World Series to the Atlanta Braves, everyone saying bye to each other, in the locker room, have a great off season, saying their goodbyes for the rest of the year. And he actually called me over. And he gave me a hug in the middle of the hallway.
Wow.
And he told me, get ready this winter. You're going to winter ball. Work on what you have to work, because next year, I think you're going to be the man.
Sheesh.
I think you're going to be a key piece to this team next year. So do what you have to do and come ready to spring training to play that position.
That's fire.
Wow.
And dude, that moment to me was eye-opening and surreal. And I took that to heart.
Yeah.
I went to winter ball that year, and my main focus that winter was I got to prepare for the big leagues. I have a real opportunity to crack the team, and when I crack the team, I don't want to experiment. I just want to crack the team and hit the ground running.
Yeah.
I don't want to get to the big leagues and try to feel out the league and then start doing my job. I wanted to get there and do my job right away. So
Feel prepared.
Right. So it was just preparation.
Do you think that him giving you that kind of heads up set you up for success?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so because, and even at the time, I was still not sure because there were negotiations going on, and so even at the time, I still wasn't sure, but I still prepared if he wasn't coming back. It was still not sure.
Because he didn't say it, and at that time he didn't even announce it yet, right?
So right, he was still negotiating with teams, and so when he signed with the Minnesota Twins, I was like,
okay,
it's real.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Let's have a team.
It's crazy.
as a fan looking in, I mean, you said you had that year where you was like an alternate, like just in case somebody got injured. So we saw you a lot on the bench. So as a fan looking in, it's like we kind of saw a glimpse of, they're kind of showing his face a little more. You know, there's something going on that he's gonna be a part of this team, and it's crazy to hear, like, you know, that confirmation was from him. You know, telling you that, and nobody was talking. There was no chats with coaches or anything. It was him telling you, like, yo, like, you've been up here for a reason. There's a reason why your face is being shown around, and it's like, this is yours now, bro. Like, that's good that he gave that, you know, blessing to you. Like, instead of being mad, like, damn, you know, another person coming in, like, he knew himself, he was going, and still showed you that love. So that's pretty fire. Like,
he was passing the torch.
Yeah,
Passing the torch.
That's crazy. That's
Right, and
a lot
that
of
speaks on him.
Yeah.
His
Yeah, it's
character.
a lot of
bro.
respect. Yeah.
He didn't have to do
He didn't
that.
have to do that.
He didn't have to do that. So, you know, he's the man.
They gon' love me for my ambition.